10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nintendo 2 Switch. Nintendo Switch 2, I mean. Let's see. Oh, mature games. Wow, close your eyes if you're not old enough, okay? I don't want to be sued. It's a red ball. It's other shapes. Mario Galaxy. Look, there's these star bits. Oh, they have like a new direct thing here. Oh, look, it's like building up the logo. They're building the Nintendo logo. But why is there like Nintendo stuff inside of it? Why is it blue but it turns red? Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. And we're starting with a game. Mario Kart. Mario Kart 10, Mario Kart 9, whatever you want to call it. There's normal cars. It's an open world adventure racing game. There's Mario. How Americans like to say also Mario. Like, no, wait, it's a normal... That was a normal track, never mind. Okay, let's see for great details. Like, is there any newcomer here? I don't spot any newcomers. It do be looking like Mario Kart, if I'm quite being honest. Peachy is back, obviously. Yoshi. Daisy. Oh, okay, they stole that from Sonic Racing. We actually have Donkey Kong stage. We have hover cars, Diddy Kong Racing style. If Peach was in a bikini, don't be a Kuma. That's from the Mario movie, wasn't it? Like, that was from the Donkey Kong Mario movie stage. I mean, so far, it looks like Mario Kart. It's crazy to... Sorry for the voice crack. Shy Guy, it's crazy to think this gonna... You can wall jump? You can play as the Moo Cow? Okay, never mind. Best game ever made. You know, how can people hate on this again? Why did people ever hate on this game? What? You can eat hamburgers and skins. You can be American and eat hamburgers. Holy shit. Skins confirmed. And people, you know, when people saw like those 10-second clips, they were like, wow, this is gonna be the worst Mario Kart ever. They didn't even change the graphics. Mario Kart World. Damn, this is kinda peak, I'm afraid to say. They need to bring German Luigi though. Like, you know, he had a German skin in Tour with a sausage.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm Takuhiro Dota.
I mean, that was pretty good. There's like material to analyze for 5 hours, I think. Wait, is it that kind of delayed? Like, his... It forced me off that he's talking English. I mean, it's bigger than ever. This is gonna be the first Mario Kart I will buy since Mario Kart Wii. I never played 8. That's kind of weird, is it? Or is it weird? Like Mario Kart Wii came out in 2008 or 7.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
It was almost like 18 years ago since I last bought a new Mario Kart.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Wowie. Toad Man. But where's the... Is that Baby Day? Okay, she just has a... There's penguins. You have enemies like...
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
But how does it work? Like, is it like a...
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Okay, there's like normal ones.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
So there's like open world sections in the middle of it.
In series history, the competition is gearing up.
Knockout Tour.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Is it like a one endless race and last people get like eliminated? Oh, they have the ice flower as an item. Oh yeah, it's like an old arcade racing game kinda. So it's like a battle royale kind of mode. Oh, Rosalina. Hello there. Free roam, so it's really like open worldies. And grind. And go on a safari.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. Drive
Okay.
wherever your heart takes you.
Okay, I will do that.
You can
And
also go
do
for
it with your
scenic drives
friends.
With friends.
I
And
would.
even take photos together at different locations.
I would knock out Rosalina. Don't do that. Be nice to her. Is that the Dino Land from the GameCube? Double Dash? Nobody dares no dinos, right?
Across the entire world starts here.
Damn.
Mario Kart.
They have bikinis. Look at Daisy.
The game launches
Launch title.
as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario
I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't show any guest characters. You know, like they brought in many new characters, but mostly enemies. At least from what I saw.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Damn. Donkey Kong is the guest. How about I become a guest in your room and beat you up? Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Thing is, I cannot think my thing is delayed a little bit. So wait, let me quickly do the hello load faster, please.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Like his lips are like so, you know, they don't match when he talks.
We've added a new
I'm getting weird. It's out. Call Luigi
some
button.
new experiences it offers.
I mean, it's mostly like a community thing, right? Like it's not like Miiverse, but it probably is like voice chat and making friends. I don't have friends, so would be good to make some. Alone or together. Look, like the did you see that? The lips are like not synced. Is it only on this stream? Mate. Nintendo Direct 2 UK. Wait, let's switch to...
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family
Discord.
while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Discord on a Switch. Let's add each other, okay?
While using the game chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the console.
Wow, you don't even need to buy a microphone.
Alright, let's keep going. Okay.
I mean, that quality of it will probably suck ass.
From a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. Alright, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here.
It probably...
If it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly.
I don't know.
Chat with ease.
I would wait for a test to see how good that sounds. I'm a little bit afraid that the quality of that will not be good.
Too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
I mean,
If
good
you open
to
the
have
chat
it, I
menu
guess.
And turn on game screen sharing.
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
I'm a little bit afraid that
Also
this...
share your game screen.
Look at the laggy down there.
Go on top of that dinosaur.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Well, I wanna...
Holy shit, he went on the dinosaur.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Getting bored. Yummy.
Okay.
Okay.
You can
Animal
chat to your
Crossing.
heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one.
I mean, obviously it's like the backwards compatibility, right?
Sky right here.
Like, look, the bottom ones are so laggy. Like, obviously it makes sense since you're not truly watching it. So it would make sense to save some bandwidth, but... Pikmin 4.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
I mean, nice to have, but I think most people will just keep doing it over Discord, right? Even though, you know, when they don't have a capture card or
expand
something like
another
that,
game screen.
you know, would make sense to use this. But they're spending a little bit too much time on this, you know? Like, I want to see games. Like, obviously there will be games, but you can never have enough games, you know?
Everyone can watch them play.
I need more games. Like, so far it's like Mario Kart, Mario Kart, Mario Kart. The thing is,
Let's take a picture here.
like I said, you're trolling again. Never mind.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
But
On the right
the
Joy-Con
true
2
test
controller,
will be
there's
if
an additional button.
it works as
With
flawlessly.
the C button, you can
when it
pull up
comes
the chat
out.
menu.
But I can adopt it. Like,
Actually, guys,
I mean, it obviously also depends on your connection, but
right back, yeah?
get a LAN adapter
Here,
ready.
You can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
I will not buy Nintendo Switch.
You can
That
also
is an
connect
ugly
this camera
camera.
to the console. Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello.
I don't want to do that.
Hi, how's everyone doing?
And I don't want other people to do that. Look at the quality of it.
Here on screen. And video chat
Look,
while playing the game.
that camera is like 480p. And they will sell it to you for 60 bucks.
Here's how it looks with just the camera face.
Selling nudes on Switch. Well, maybe I should do that then.
Please look forward to games which use
Actually-
the camera feed like this.
That is actually kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Like doing it in a game like this, that's actually kind of... Like that reminds me of the Uno on the Xbox 360.
Using game chat.
Where
Even when
you could
you're
do that. Or
not
like Burnout
playing
Revenge, or
video
Burnout
games
like
and
Paradise
hang out
City.
as if you were
Burnout
together
Paradise, where you could do that. Like every time someone killed you, you saw like their
compete in online
picture.
multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal
Look, the
favorites.
thing is, it sucks to show it off like this. Like, bro, you're showing off old games. Like, you should have shown this like maybe after showing some more games.
Or hold a sports competition
What Yoshi
with your
game?
families.
They only ported was it? No, they didn't port the game. It was like made for the Switch from the start, right? Like Crafted World? I always mix them up. Woody World was like Wii U that they didn't port. But onto the 3DS for some reason. I mean, game chat, I mean, it's a cool feature. Like, it's for free, basically, when you don't get the camera. Now see the price, 60 bucks for 480p. You should have just used Discord. I mean, kinda, but this is like, you know, what if you don't have a PC? So we will give you a free trial. Wait, until 2026? Oh, parental guidance, so you don't have any pedos trying to flirt up your kiddo. Like, I would not allow a Goomba to talk to my son. Bowser, you're a bad dad. Don't let him talk to Goombas. But yeah, Discord. No gooning. No Discord gooning sessions with the bros. With Goomba. No more Goomba gooning. Wowies. Wow, this is like with the DS back in the day. You know, when someone didn't have the game and you could only be Shy Guy though. Which is a good thing, you know, I like being Shy Guy because I'm a Shy Guy. In multiple ways. Nice. Cool. Beautiful. Wonderful. But again, you know, like it doesn't hit that much when you only show it with these stupid Switch games. Like, we want to see Switch 2 games. No, like, we need to see more Switch 2 games. Switch 2 games. Okay, I mean, obviously they would show the console first and what you can do. But they should also combine it, you know, together. Where's Miyamoto? I put him into the basement. Should I let him out?
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen.
I mean, that's kind of relatable, I might say. Haha, sorry, I had to sneak that in. Okay, 4K display.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Oh, no 4K. What are we gonna do now, bros? No 4K mentioned. It's over. 1080p. Okay, I mean, what game on the Switch 2 will support that many FPS? I don't want to be that guy, but nobody will have games running on the Switch 2 in 120 FPS. Let's be honest here. Like, I don't want to be mean, but I love magnets. How do they work? That's the question. When's the OLED? Nobody needs an OLED. OLEDs are overrated. Hot take. Bigger. SLSR buttons. OLED is so good. Well, you gotta wait then. No Switch 2 for you. Till they release the OLED. The thing is, you guys don't go outside anyways. You stay inside like I do. You play on a normal TV. Why do you need an OLED? You know?
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse
To play Age of Empires.
compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support
Like, maybe
mouse
show off a
buttons.
game that uses them like that, maybe, you know? Wouldn't that kind of be
Adjusting
cool?
the audio balance between the ranges. Sounds from the built-in speakers
Like,
are
wouldn't it be like cool to see a game that uses the mouse controls and not just Mario Kart? I mean, we will get to see them anyways, you know? I shouldn't complain. Like, I'm getting a little bit impatient, sorry.
voice chat with friends anytime via game.
Like, I would just like to see more games shown off than Mario Kart. Just to imagine that, imagine that. Imagine if they like, yeah, Mario Kart. Because Mario Kart sold a lot. And they like, we don't need anything else. Mario Kart.
Surround sound system.
No games, only features. That sounds like my motto.
Three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Uh-oh. What about Americans though? Like, aren't they afraid of storms? Because those storms are kind of heavy. New stand, free, the adjustable viewing angle.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
I will break it.
You can move it freely.
Just to prove a point. I will take it and... No, I won't. I'm not a breaking person.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the console, there's one on top as well.
Wow. You can charge twice.
Connecting a USB-C camera
What happens if you just use both?
or charging in tabletop mode.
What if you put both into a charger? What happens then? Does it explode? Like, does it double charge? And then kaboom!
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes
Wow.
of internal storage.
That is a lot.
Times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads.
They showed Xenoblade mentioned. There was Xenoblade X cartridge. That's the only Xenoblade we will get today.
Also faster.
Sad face. 4K? Wow, we won 4K, bros.
Connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution.
I mean, imagine a Switch 2 game running at 4K and 120 FPS.
in TV mode.
That's... Not even PlayStation 5 games do that. My TV can't even do 4K. My TV is like 720p. I'm a poor little boy.
Console cool. This helps keep performance.
Yeah, we have a cool fan. I wish I had fans. Who here is a real Vanzi fan?
On Nintendo
Oh,
Switch 2,
back portability, we knew that, but how does upgrading work? Like, are we gonna get upgraded games, or is it gonna be coming later here? Me, wow, 2 fans. But what if I want haters? Where's the haters at? I want haters. Okay, now we know about the console. But what about the games? You a hater and fan. That's not how it works. I mean, we already spent 20 minutes almost. I mean, there's 40 minutes of games incoming, right? Oh, this game. Hi. He's in the game? Is it that weird game that they showed off? Welcome tour. I mean, they did the test game on the Switch, right? Like, maybe that helped with this game. Okay, he's in the game. He's standing there. It's like, where's Waldo? I mean, they're making like a game that's about how to learn how the console works. That's kind of cool. Imagine if they actually make people pay for this. Like, imagine if they're like, hey, you know what? This is not something you put in for free. This is like, you have to buy this. You think Metroid Prime 4 will have mouse mode? No. I will give you a mouse to eat. If you know what I mean. I just want to rhyme. Okay, to be quite honest, well, I'm not quite sure what I can say. I'm just sitting here and thinking, you know, I guess it's like this console's Wii Sports or want to Switch, but it has to be free. Like, nobody will buy this. I mean, like, you consider me surprised if you would have to pay for this. Like, if this isn't free, then I will suck my own toes on stream. Like, this is like a pack-in thing. Gorilla and Warbots. It's like evolution. Hey, digital. I don't want to suck my own toes on. No, I didn't say anything, okay? Let's ignore the last 2 minutes, okay? No, I have socks on. I can't suck my socks. Okay, faster reading speeds. Great. Cool to have. Mario memory cards. Scamming? How is it a scam? You didn't even have to pay for me to suck my toes. But I'm gonna be quite honest here. I will not be buying that game. If it's $5, okay, $5, I will buy it. If it's more than like $10, hell no. I mean, yeah, I will transfer my data, otherwise my Nia profile picture will be gone. And I don't want that to be gone. I mean, kind of looks like the... I mean, it has a C button now. Oh, and those... Ooh. I guess I will have to buy a new controller. No, that actually it will probably take a while till they add it to Steam and shit. So actually, I won't buy that. I mean, it won't come with a console. Like, would be too nice if it would. You will buy the controller for $60 and you will be happy. Oh. Will launch on... The leakers were kinda leaking white. Januar, Februar, März, April, Mai, Juni. That's next month! After May. That's not July, that's June. 3 types of games. Digitally, physically. Oh, they mean it like this. Okay, switch to Oni games. Switch to One games. But what are the third one? We're gonna get the Vita. How about not playing too many anime games? Edition. So they're like... So you have to pay for them. Is there gonna be a Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition? They patently bought this game like 5 months ago, and now you have to buy it again. Like, they're scamming you. They scammed you. Nintendo got you. If you paid for that, they scammed you. I don't want to sugarcoat this, but they scammed you.
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features.
I hope there's an upgrade path. You know, someone who owns this game only has to pay like $10 more. If you have to pay a full $30 or some shit, well, you're fucked. Nintendo got you.
A camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes.
I mean, they need to... no, you wouldn't, Mao.
Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces.
I mean, we already saw this feature, kinda. I mean, we still have like... I mean, I'm getting impatient. We still have over 35 minutes to go. Never mind. You know, for some reason, my brain tells me like this will very suck, but no, it won't.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins.
Like, you know, they're holding everything back. Like, we haven't seen anything new. So obviously, that will be like bam, 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 bam at the end.
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go.
Are they bringing back the singing one?
Full body movement and
No.
sound. Finally, take a ride on the
I love theme parks. I love roller coasters.
bar lowered and secured.
No, I will let it open. Wait, that's the Wonder Flower. It talks. Can we make them talk Dutch? Ach. I wanna hear it talk in German too. Giat! Sorry. It basically said Giat. I had to.
Bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm. And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Those poor bomb-bombs. Like, did anyone ask them that they want to get painted? I could be gooning right now. No.
From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone,
Clap,
Mouse
clap, clap.
controls, and Rumble.
I mean,
Biggest party yet. It's
I'm someone that didn't bought the
bigger.
game yet, but
Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2
wh-
edition.
but what's the
plus
price?
Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
I mean, shouldn't they kind of give it a price to see?
Nintendo Switch 2
Okay,
players
there's
who already
upgrade
own
pack.
Super Mario
Okay,
Party
that would
Jamboree
have sucked if you couldn't do that.
upgrade to Nintendo
Like,
Switch 2 edition plus Jamboree
you know,
TV
that would have been
by
like
purchasing
too
an
much.
upgrade pack.
Too many fans would have been mad, right? Too many people would have been like, "Whoa, Nintendo, fuck you! Why? Why?" But if they sell it on cards, it has to be at least like $20. Now, not edition games, or except if it's Xenoblade 2, maybe. I will not be buying. I can play this on my emulator. Yeah, did I just say the emulation word? It's $10 on PlayStation 5 and stuff. But you know Nintendo, you know. You know that Nintendo won't be only happy with $10, right? Zelda notes. Now I can take notes, but I already played the games. Like, I have explored everything I had to in those games. I don't want to return. Unless I would add a randomizer to it. Like, this comes like too late. Like, I played Breath of the Wild 100%. I beat Tears of the Kingdom. I hated the game because you don't need it anymore. You know, no, I don't understand. And what's the point of the game telling you where to go when the whole thing about these two games is to explore by your own leisure? I mean, it's cool that they make ads, apps for building stuff, but you know, I don't know. The average gamer hates freedom of choice. I don't think, depending on it. Star Wars World. Okay, DLC for Kirby now, kinda. Okay, yeah, cool. But how about fully new games, you know? I would like those. Guys, sound too... I like the game. This is my favorite 3D Kirby, basically. Which there's not that many of. I mean, it's a new style of Kirby. So, it's like hard to compare to like Mecha Robot 5000 Master. Welcome 4, the Switch edition. I mean, it depends on when it releases. I got called into work later tonight. It's so over. Just skip. Nobody needs work. Wait, you can... Mouse, you called it. You can use a mouse for... that won't feel right. That does not feel right. It does not feel right to use a mouse in Metroid Prime. Like, Metroid Prime is like designed for controller. 1080, 120 FPS, and I mean, if it works, it works. But that didn't even look that impressive, to be honest. Like, I mean, I don't see a difference here without giving a real comparison, right? Like, this still basically looks the same as before to me. Like, look at... I mean, this is a game I believe would run in 120 FPS because this could also run in 60 FPS on the PlayStation 3. Okay, don't tell me it's like... Oh, the thing is, I'm afraid that they're kind of like padding out the months with those editions. Like, they will have like Mario Kart at release, then like 5 of these edition games, and then another big game. Okay, Brent, that's gonna be a gimmick game. It's gonna be a gimmick game, right? I want to see like the big hitters. But maybe I'm gonna get like not a gimmick. You know, maybe this is gonna be like a WarioWare. The music kind of reminds me of WarioWare. I wish this would be WarioWare because I don't... You know, maybe this is gonna be this Switch's arms. You know? Dragon Wife. Yeah, I am not into basketball, and the art of it makes me think no. No, even if the game is fun, the art style makes me go like, what is this? I mean, show me an arena that is fuller maybe. This looks... I mean, they do have legs. Yeah. Nintendo Bros, are we gonna be fine? I think I'm... half an hour is gone. Nintendo Bros, is it over? Who now? This is the worst. This trailer sucks. Nothing about this makes me want to buy this. Not just because I'm not a basketball fan, I like football, but this doesn't look cool. This has no coolness to it. This has no cool graphics. It's nothing impressive. Like, you show a new console and this is what you show off. Why not show a stadium that maybe has like people cheering you on? You know, I don't get what they're trying to do here. Like, are they making people not want to buy that game? Okay, third-party games now. Cyberpunk. Elden Ring. I mean, I already played the game, so... I mean, it's nice to now have maybe third-party games that will run okay on the Switch, right? Like, if you buy a new third-party game on the Switch 1, it's like... you're fucking yourself. Like, everyone else will have fun with, like, Elden Ring, Night Rain, and our Switch bros will be stuck with the normal one. Doesn't this kind of also look a little bit laggy? Like, that didn't look very fluid, but obviously I can't... I mean, it's Tarnished Edition. Maybe they add, like, Samus outfits and stuff, which they won't, but...
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from
Super Giant Games.
Here to say that
Hades 2, okay, cool,
Nintendo
but...
Switch 2. Our first ever
Tarnished
sequel introducing
Performance
the Princess of the
Edition.
Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister titan of time. You'll battle
Switch
beyond
Bros
the
so
underworld
far,
and
I have
the
no... I mean, actually, I want the Mario Kart. They kind of got me. Like, so far, nothing else has made me think I need this console as quickly as possible, except for Mario Kart. Because I feel the itch for Mario Kart after 18 years. Did you just laugh? No, I don't laugh. Monster Hunter Wilds. I already owned it on Steam. Why not give me a game I don't own? I mean, at least give like Nintendo skins. You know, that would be cool. You know, add like a Yuri. You know, add like Nintendo skins. Oh, those look ugly as hell. Where's Nintendo? Give us costumes with Nintendo skins.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
Warframe.
At normal levels. Testing data link with spine.
Astral Chain 2.
Commencing launch.
Oh, it's no Demon Egg Machina 2 maybe? No, it's not as yeah, Demon Egg Machina 2, right? Like that was already a game that was announced, right? Like fuck, that face kind of looked like the guy from Astral Chain, but it's not Demon Egg Machina, right? Like that was bigger mechas. Like this in I don't know. I mean, looks. I mean, it's mechas, right? But like humanoid mechas more. This is Yakuza, yeah, I guess so too.
Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you.
I mean, it's yeah. Oh no, it's Demon X Machina 2. I mean, that was already announced a couple of like 2 years ago maybe, but just wasn't shown off.
This is Joseph Fares from Hazelight.
Wow, Split Fiction.
I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship.
No, that Xenoblade is cooler.
Sci-fi and Zoe who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
I should buy it now for my Switch too. Do you have anyone to play it with?
This one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to
I don't have anyone to play it with.
on the day Switch 2
Like, is it possible to play it with yourself? Like, one controller in one hand? FIFA! Oh, it's not called FIFA anymore. What is it called? EA Sports? EA... I forgot the name of it now. FC. Damn, I hope I can pull Haaland.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wow, you can play this on your Switch. You can play this on your Switch 1 in like 5 FPS. So
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2.
I'm losing hope rapidly. I'm rapidly losing hope somehow. Like, did we expect too much? But I don't even had any expectations. I won't buy this because we have fucking Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Fuck this game. I will not support Activision and their laziness. Give me back the actual missions from Pro Skater 4 or I will not be buying. No, I will not be buying. Fuck it. Like, this could be the coolest remake ever. No, they changed 4 too much. I liked 4 because it changed the formula. I don't do that. I mean, Skater Island is its own map now. Like, back in the day, it was like inside. Did we just see SpongeBob?
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Hitman.
We are bringing our
I mean, actually, they got me. I take everything back. I will know. I want to skate in Bikini Bottom. I apologize. I will buy the game. Fuck it. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 is better anyways without the missions. Fuck it.
To accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending
That was
on the
a
player's
hippo.
imagination.
The hippo will eat the guy. No.
Our ever-expanding
Banana.
game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Oh, that's a new game.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
James Bond. They should make a remake of Nightfire on the Gamecube. That was the only good James Bond. I mean, this was announced years ago that they have the license, but this is going to be the first look at gameplay. But it won't be gameplay because this is going to end after these 5 seconds. Like, cool, James Bond on the Switch 2 without gameplay.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy
I mean,
is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
None of the
So
third-party
stay
games so
tuned.
far was something unique and new. It's always just, we already announced this, but Final Fantasy 9 remake! Oh, it's Bravely Default! 1 remake? I mean, that's a girl from the first game. Oh, it's just a remaster. I mean, this could have been announced in the Switch 1 Direct, to be quite honest. Maybe also remaster Bravely Default 2 and uncensor it, maybe? I want to fuck the fairy. Yeah, I said it. I saw the fairy, I had to say it. Sorry. I had to say it. The fairy saw it.
Presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy.
I mean,
Master. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light.
it's a cool game. Yeah, cool. They should not just show Yakuza, they should show that new one. Zero. Why not at least the newer ones? I want to play the newer ones. I mean, I could buy them on PC. But they had like this other cool new game. There was like Yakuza in the 1800s. I already played Yakuza 0. Like, I don't know if I want to play like a director's cut. Like, I think it was already like good enough. Like, none of these was unique. Ooh. Kid Icarus HD. Kid Icarus 2. Xenoblade Warriors. AAA Game Studio. Zelda Warriors. Why pick Zelda? They had 3 fucking Hyrule Warrior games. Fire Emblem gets 2. Now Tears of the Kingdom, Hyrule Warrior. Wow. That just sucks. Make one for the first Tears, make one for the first Breath of the Wild, and now we make a Hyrule Warrior. No, come on. We don't need one for Tears of the Kingdom. Those games weren't even different. Why do we need one for Tears of the Kingdom 2? I would be very surprised if this isn't like a Warriors game. Like, maybe this is a Zelda adventure. I don't know. Maybe,
Perhaps
you know.
you truly have traveled back in time.
I mean, actually, it's a Zelda game. Without the normal Muso gameplay, I guess. Never mind, I take everything back. Or, no, no, they will now show Muso gameplay. Yeah. I'm not interested. Hyrule Warriors is Kino, but I don't care about the story in Breath of the Wild. I didn't care about the story in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't care about any of the characters. I don't care. I mean, I like her. She's hot. But there's not even enough characters. Like, Hyrule Warriors had everything a Zelda fan would need and want. Breath of the Wild had like, oh, you can be the 490 people. Look, what is the... you have like 4 main characters, and now you introduce like other OC characters. Why pick Hyrule? I'm gonna skip. And I say there's a Zelda fan. I already skipped the one from... no, this sucks. This sucks dicks. I will not be buying. I will not be buying. That was dicks. Like, why not make another Hyrule Warriors 2? Make it a fan service game again. Or maybe pick Xenoblade to do it with. Do a Mario one. Why Zelda again? Aren't people already sick? Like, if you play Hyrule Warriors, cool. That has everything for every Zelda fan. Breath of the Wild lacked characters. It lacked fun. It lacked performance. We have 90 minutes left, and now they hate us with online stuff. They're gonna say, oh, we add GameCube games. That's gonna be the only good thing today. You now get GameCube games. GameCube games. GameCube games. GameCube games. GameCube games. Okay, but the thing is, I have like most of the GameCube games I want to play on my shelf.
Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library.
But I mean, I need a new GameCube controller.
Nintendo GameCube.
Like, maybe I should buy one of those.
In 2002. Here are the titles that will be available
Okay,
at launch.
the thing is, it's gonna be only the one. I already played it. I own this. I don't. I mean, it's nice to have it, obviously. But I own this game on my shelf with Majora's Mask and stuff too. Not Majora's Mask, but Master Quest from Ocarina of Time. Soul Calibur 2, that's a weird pick, but are they adding? I mean, you can play this online now, right?
Each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda
Online? Online? Can you play this online then? Like every multiplayer game should be F-Zero that. And now maybe they were like, hey, we don't add F-Zero GX to the GameCube one because we're showing a new one. It can still happen, but
machine customization and story mode. Get ready to experience.
And now maybe they see how many people.
Support multiplayer. Up to 4 can play together locally or online.
No, okay, they're gonna say like, haha, here's your F-Zero. Here, you can play this online.
Games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
I mean,
you can also check the controls for each title and customize them.
I mean, GameCube games for free in a way. I mean, it has the more expensive online thing, right?
More titles will be
XD. I mean, that Chibi Robo. But these are all the games that everyone wants to play anyways. Like, they need to add more like unrated games, underrated. I mean, my collection value. Oh no. It is kind of cool. Can't complain, really. Can I stick my original one into the Switch?
And also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
Wow.
The Nintendo GameCube controller.
Wasn't this like a shit show when you tried to buy like a Nintendo 64 one? Never played, might do it now. I mean, XD is like a better version of Colosseum. Like, you don't. I mean, Colosseum had like the Afro dude, the dancing dude. He was cool, but XD is like better, kinda. So, I mean, it's worth a look. It's not the best, but also not bad. Okay, well, where's the first party? He's cute. Delta Woon. Releasing when is imagine exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. That would be a system seller. There will be so many teenage people running into the store to buy Delta Woon 3 and 4 only for Switch 2. But obviously they won't do that. Like, obviously it will release everywhere at the same time, I guess, kinda. Never played Delta Woon. I mean, I kind of regret playing the first 2. Like, now I kind of feel like if I start with 3 again, I will maybe... I still remember what happened, but I don't know the greater little details. Like I forgot about those kinda. The other one is waiting. I mean, is this launch day? So what if it? But the thing is, where get out? I don't want to see Randy. Fuck off, Randy. Get out. Post some more. What's the other game called? Battleborn? Post on Battleborn. Rule 34 on the subreddit of it. Fuck off, Randy. Leave. Just leave. I don't want to see your face. Leave some USB drives with child porn on the ground again, like you did like that one time. Get out of here. I don't want to see you. Like, I don't want to see his face. I'm closing my eyes.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
I mean, didn't this game flop when it came out? Like, people hate this version of it, right? Like, people are like, whoa, my features are all gone. I'm going back to 6.
Throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
He has a molester vibe. Okay, we have 40 minutes left, you know?
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version,
my Nintendo stocks are going down, I think. My Nintendo stocks are at an all-time low.
And we have even more news from 2K.
And 2K basketball.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K
wow.
Nintendo Switch 2
plus NBA 2K as well.
Cool. I mean,
we can't wait to see you in the
yeah, I sure want some gay naked sweaty man on my console. Why not give me a Wumble Roses Wii?
They went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. This feels like a Nintendo 1 Direct when they have nothing else to show. Why is this showing up in a new console wheel? Who looks at this and thinks, we need to show this indie game off. This is gonna be the one that we should pick to spend a minute on.
I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time for home.
I mean, Survival Kids on the Game Boy Color is cool. That's a that is actually the original Survival Kids. What did they do to it? Lost in Blue on the Nintendo Wii was still not as good as the Game Boy Color game from Survival Kids, but that's a Fortnite fight, that game. That's disgusting. If you want to have a cool survival game that's actually hard as fuck, play Survival Kids on the Game Boy Color. I don't need Enter the Gungeon 3D.
We're still working on the game.
That also looks like, I don't know, I like the first Enter the Gungeon, but in 3D. Slime Rangers Wii. No Man's Sky, but no for kids. I mean, this is a kids-friendly version of No Man's Sky, I guess. Or is it like the Nintendo game? Like, isn't this the playtest one? Like, it kind of had the same look to it in a way. A little bit different, but like, you were like those people that collected stuff. The USR one crashed. Damn. Haha, noobs. I saw it early because the lips didn't sync well. Star Seeker. Well, No Man's Sky for kids. Yippee! I don't have kids. 12 minutes left. I'm gonna cry.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski.
Cyberpunk. I already played Cyberpunk on PC. I don't need it on the Switch.
Cyberpunk 2077
you know,
is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City.
I mean,
thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home.
I mean, I think it will probably run well on a Switch 2. Like, it runs okay on a Steam Deck, so it should also run well on a Switch 2. It's not that broken anymore, after all. I played it, and Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's only the first one, though. Like, oh, you idiots have to wait for Rebirth for another year. So enjoy it while you can buy it on PC. Like, you could buy the second one on PC next year for $5, but no, buy it full price on the Switch. Here you go. Nintendo is fucking us into the ass, kinda. Okay, Okay, we have 10 minutes. Okay, the thing is, the worst case scenario, new 3D Mario for the next 10 minutes. I would like it, you know, I do like 3D Mario, but it's not enough. It doesn't even have a release date. They show Silksong without a release date. Like, you will have people say like, wow, Silksong, wow! And then, no date given. At least I will do it for free. Don't do it for free. Wild Heart lives? I mean, they were like, hey, we can't get Monster Hunter, but let's get the knockoff version from it. That also runs like shit on PC. Puyo Puyo Tetris... Okay. Need to get it at launch. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S. Need to get that one. I mean, the thing is, it's nice to have so much things to pick, but I already played the games I wanted from all of these. There's not a single third-party exclusive that I want to play. None. Nothing. There was just nothing. Nothing. You know? Nothing. I would expect like at least like one big third-party game that makes you think like, holy shit, only on Switch? And maybe in 1 year on PC, but no. Reanimal. Little Nightmares 3, basically. Oh, never mind, I need to get... Oh, wow. I need to get a Switch 2 now. Wait, Racer? Ah, this still also lives. Spend money to get a Switch. I mean... Human Fall Flat 2? Wow, my favorite YouTubers can play that game then. I mean, it has third-party support, but it doesn't have the third-party support I like. I like exclusives. Yeah, but what about Nintendo games? Show us 2 Nintendo games. Okay, one last third-party one. Okay, this needs to bang. I kind of wanted to say Lies of P, but that gives you Lies of P vibes, but obviously that's not Lies of P. I'm waiting for 450 euros. I mean, not at launch.
I give you my blood.
I like blood. I'm not a vampire.
I give you my life.
Your life?
Oh, wheel.
Resident Evil? I mean, actually it does have Resident Evil vibes.
Brought him to a night of moonlight.
I mean, it does have a horror vibe to it. Bloodborne 2, sure. Yep. Maybe Resident Evil 9 with vampires. I didn't have. Whoa, Bloodborne 2. Whoa, what? That is Bloodborne 2. No way. But imagine now it can be Bloodborne, but it's always Bloodborne deserves. It's like Sony, right? Like it can't be Bloodborne 2. That's like a game that's Bloodborne, but not Bloodborne. If this is actually Bloodborne 2, then Sony must have said, "Fuck it, we allow you to use it." I mean, it's Bloodborne, but not Bloodborne, but Bloodborne. But it's not exclusive. If this is an exclusive Nintendo game, that won't happen. Like, obviously, it's just the best way to show the game off. It's not an exclusive. If this is exclusive, I would eat a sock. And suck my own toes. Like, it's like Steampunk Bloodborne. That's cool. I mean, I did not expect that to be shown off in Nintendo Direct. But obviously it's not going to be exclusive. But if I have a Switch 2 at that point, I mean, you have Vampire actually. I mean, I will most likely just get it on PC, but... Nice frog with titties, holy moly, that is... I'm getting boner, Jesus Christ.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon.
Okay, I will close my eyes, thank you lady. Oh, my boner. With guns. I mean, Bloodborne had guns, but... Not machine guns, I think. And you can ride. Oh, dinos! Oh, that's an enemy, never mind. Fuck, I got too excited. I thought you can ride on that dude. Fuck, I hate my life. Now I'm disappointed. Like, I hyped myself up in 1 second, and the hype immediately went away. Oh, we have like new cool magic.
Tears will flow for one. And one alone.
Well, he looks kinda German. The Duskbloods. Imagine if it says exclusive, but it won't. Because, well, Nintendo can't... That's not gonna be exclusive. Look at Big Red. That's cute. Big mousey mouse. With wings. Why is it looking at me like that? Hey. Exclusive for Switch 2. Okay. What the fuck? Nintendo. What? They basically said, fuck Sony fans. They were like, we are giving you Bloodborne if you buy our console. They were like, no. Buy our console if you want Bloodborne 2. And now if they add, like the thing is, they will end with Mario 3D, but if they end with Xenoblade now, I will come into my pants. Okay, that saved it. Like obviously first party. Obviously it didn't like totally save it, because most of this was like kind of trash except for Mario Kart in that game. Xenoblade 4. Xenoblade 4 or 3D Mario. Maybe Donkey Kong game. I'm not naked. Kirby. Smash! That's Smash. That's Smash. That's Kirby. Kirby always starts with Smash. That's Kirby coming in and getting smashed. That's Smash. Kirby is always the protagonist of Smash, right? Like with the World of Light, it's going to be a new Smash. It's not going to be just a new Kirby game. It's going to be Smash. They're baiting people. They're baiting people into thinking it's Kirby, but it's Smash. They wouldn't end with Kirby. They would... I mean, it's not ending. Like, there's still 3 minutes, but it's Smash. It's Smash. And he has turbo binds, for whatever reason. Or maybe it's a new Kirby game. Kirby Air Ride 2. Fuck, they baited me into thinking it's Smash, but it's actually Kirby Air Ride 2. They didn't just make a new Kirby Air Ride, right? They just fucking did. They just made a Kirby's Air Ride 2. What the fuck? Or just a remake? Okay. They just made a fucking Kirby Air Riders. That would... Nobody would have believed a leak like that. Sakurai. I kind of think it's wasted on him. Like, that sounds mean. That sounds very mean. And he can do whatever he wants. But I wasn't a big fan of Kirby Air Ride, you know? I liked it. I own it. That's like $150 on my shelf. I was kind of close to selling it one day because I was like, I don't like the game that much. 3D Mario. 3D Mario. Or Xenoblade. But it's 3D Mario. It's Mario. It's Mario. Wahoo! That's a weird crystal. It's Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. It's 3D Donkey Kong. Yeah, you have the card things. But I can only say if it's Donkey Kong. I don't like the look of this so far. Obviously, you know. Yeah, it's Donkey Kong. 3D Donkey Kong. They have robotic Diddy Kongs working in the mines. Poor Diddy Kong. Donkey Kong likes miners now. And it has a new look. Do you think people will hate on the new look, or... I'm gonna be honest, this does not look cool to... I don't like the look of this game. Nothing about this screams Donkey Kong to me, and... he's digging. I mean, the thing is, the 3D Mario developers were working on the new 3D Donkey Kong, I think. So maybe that's why we haven't seen the new 3D Mario yet. Because they first want to show Donkey Kong what he can do. But I'm gonna be quite honest, this does not want to make me want to buy a whole console. You know, like looking at this makes me think I don't know. I have no feelings really. Like, oh, 2D sections, but I mean, it looks nice. It's probably also fun, but it's not a system seller kind of game that would run at the end of a thing, you know? Like, it's not exactly something that I look at and think, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like Donkey Kong's Odyssey. Like, just by looking at that one boss with the on the plane that looks like the rabbits. I forgot the name. Like the rabbits from Odyssey. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm a little bit underwhelmed. But that leaves open a big holiday game. But they won't give 3D Mario and 3D Donkey Kong the same year. You know, I don't think they would do both at once. In 1 year. Like, they will stretch them out. Like, obviously the Hyrule Warriors game was like holiday title, but they can just bring that out. I'm gonna be quite honest, I won't buy a Switch 2 at release. Unless it's 400 bucks. 400 bucks, I may buy it. 400 bucks, if it's 450, no. Maybe even if it's 350. Okay, without a game. I mean, a bundle with that. Well, I would want to get this one. I mean, that's digital, so I want physical. So I want to tell me the price. Hello, price. Pre-orders go live. What's the price? Hello? Don't say that in the direct, you idiots. Huh? Are they afraid to show it in the direct? Are they like, oh shit, it's gonna be like 500 bucks? And that's why they don't show it? I'm gonna be honest, that direct sucked dick. Chat is disabled? I want to see people spam shit. You know, normally people would be like, hey, that was shit. I'm gonna be quite honest. That did not make me want to buy a Switch 2, if I'm honest. That made me think, yeah, maybe eventually, you know, I don't know. Like, I really don't know if I want one. Like, when I watched the Switch presentation and I saw the Zelda trailer at the end, I was like, I need this console. I need to buy this console. The Zelda trailer made me think, I need this console. I can't survive without this console. But here, nothing shown today, except the From Software game that is next year, or Mario Kart made me think, I need that game. Okay, to put my thoughts a little bit more into a cohesive thing after the presentation ended, because I kind of blabbered about it a little bit after the stream ended, where I just basically said, oh, I am very kind of disappointed. I had no expectations. I was like, hey, if Nintendo shows me good stuff, I would want to buy the console eventually. You know, I like the Switch 1, one of my favorite consoles. My favorite one is the Wii. You can now insult me for telling me, whoa, the Wii sucked. Will always suck, I don't know. Maybe you like it nowadays. Obviously, the Direct started with Mario Kart World, which looks amazing. It's basically the revolution Mario Kart needed, right? Open world, basically, you can ride anywhere you want in a way. You can do basically anything you want in this game. You can do free roam, you can just roam around, you can actually play it like a normal Mario Kart. New characters, mostly enemies from the older games, penguins. We saw the cow. I talk German. I mean the cow. We saw the cow. It looks amazing. The problem with that is they announced the prices, right? They announced that this game is 90 bucks. They said 90 bucks physically for Mario Kart because they know, let's make our games a little bit more expensive, a little bit less expensive, because Donkey Kong Bonanza thingy costs 80 bucks physically. So Mario Kart costs 90 bucks because they were like, hey, you know what? Mario Kart deserves to be sold for even more because we know people will buy it. People will be there because it's the only launch title we have really seen, unless you want to play Deltarune, which was also announced with a release date for everything. Like, you don't need to Switch 2 to play it, obviously. But they said, hey, if you want to play it on here, you can play it on here, on release day. You know, they showed a lot of third-party stuff, and here's my other disappointment with it. I don't play Nintendo consoles, or I don't buy them for third-party stuff. If I want to play Final Fantasy Remake, I do it on PC. If I want to play Hitman, I do it on PC. If I want to play this and that, I do it on PC. Now you can say, great for people who don't have a strong PC, right? People who don't game on PC, people who don't even have a PC. Great for that. The third-party support is buzzing. Most of the games I already played. Cyberpunk I've played. Other games I've played. And most of the time when I see a third-party game that exists on the Switch or on any other console, I play the PC version. They even fucked Survival Kits up. Enter the Gungeon 2 looks cool for a 3D Enter the Gungeon thing. I don't know how well it will play. I like the first one. The second Enter the Gungeon game, let's forget about that. That never existed. And it's nice to have these games. Like, I'm not... no, not Randy, get off here. I'm not saying that it sucks. The third-party support is amazing, but I always liked it when a console has third-party exclusive games. And that comes... Then we can come to one that is exclusive. The Duskbloods. I can't fucking talk today. The Duskbloods. And here's the problem is, looks amazing. People were like, Bloodborne 2, yippee. If Sony won't give us what we want, we are giving them what they want. The thing is, look at this tweet. Nintendo, after the presentation, said it's a multiplayer game. And we were like, hey, you know... Souls games do have multiplayer, right? You can always summon and drop in and drop out at any time, basically. It's a PvP versus an environmental NPC-focused multiplayer action title. That means it's like Escape of Tarkov. You go into the world, and the world will allow you to kill an enemy, you get their loot, now you have to get out of the level. We don't know exactly that it will play like Tarkov, but that's how these kind of games work. You kill something, you get the reward from it, or you find it in the level, and now you have to exit it at one point. I don't want to say they're mis-advertising this game, and maybe it can't... We don't know enough information. I don't want to already brush it over the brush too much, you know? April 4th, they will do a presentation with Miyazaki, the producer of the game, the director, and he has made banger games in the past. And maybe he wants to make a multiplayer-only game. It's multiplayer-focused, which maybe also has a single-player mode. So the thing is, I don't want to delve too deep into that, oh shit, it's online multiplayer only. Maybe there's a twist that we don't know yet. You know, and I think, in a way, they kind of advertise it, though, in a shitty way. That they didn't even kind of... showed, hey, multiplayer. Like, people thought it's plays like Bloodborne. If you watch the trailer, it looks like Bloodborne. I don't need Bloodborne. I do need Bloodborne too. But it would be nice if it would have been shown. Like, this is a little bit like, hey, look at these cool things, and now people who want to play it have to play online, basically. And the thing is, you need to also have a Switch subscription online. So that adds another bunch of money to it. And I don't want to shit talk the game. It could still be amazing. I want to try it out. And it comes out in 2026. At that point, maybe I will have a Switch 2. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It is a system seller point in a way. Unless the information that we get soon is gonna make me think, no, I don't want it anymore. It looks amazing for what it is in this trailer, but how it plays in practice, that's the important part. Like, maybe you have to reach the train here to get out of the level to not lose your loot. But imagine that. I play these boss battles to play them over and over, get better and better at them, die. But here, extraction shooters work in such a way that if I die, I'm dead. I get one shot and then the loot is gone. But how does it work in a Souls-like environment? Where and how does it work? Do I lose my loot? Do I lose a part of it? Do I have to beat the boss? Can I just beat the player afterwards to steal his loot? What is, you know, we don't have enough information to truly say it's not for me or for you. Obviously, for people who really do not like multiplayer at all, it's a shitty situation. I am interested. I never played Tarkov or games like that. You know, Bungie is trying it with Marathon. It's really something for hardcore gamers. And with hardcore gamers, I don't mean hardcore gamers that play Souls-like. This will make you mad. I've seen streamers watch, I've watched streamers play Tarkov, and it's a very pumping game. It gets your blood pressure up, so I hope nobody dies because of that. But I would have wished it would have been shown in the trailer, so I wouldn't have been too excited. Like, no, I'm still excited. I'm not saying I won't buy it. I'm just a little bit cautious about it now because of the information we have gotten here. That it's a PvP versus E game. And it also says it on the official website. And in a way, I'm a little bit, you know, not in denial, but I'm a little bit thinking, come on, really, why not give us what we kind of want, you know? Like, I'm not saying it will suck, but I'm kind of thinking, it went from 100% buy to a let's see what happens with it kind of buy. And again, it would have launched next year anyway, so it's not like a game I would have loved to get at release. I mean, I would have loved to get it at release, but obviously we would have seen more of it already then. Because the only launch title so far that we've seen is like upgraded Nintendo Switch games. Mario Kart. Mario Kart is the big title. They want you to get Mario Kart. They maybe want you to upgrade some of the games, like we've seen Mario Party Jump Away. The thing is, the biggest thing here is though, the biggest thing about Mario Kart itself is 80 bucks digitally, 90 bucks physically. I'm a physical collector, and the 10 bucks wouldn't have made a difference. If I want to get a game, I buy it physically. The 10 bucks wouldn't have minded. I would have paid 70 bucks if it would have been 60 digitally. But Nintendo thought Mario Kart is worth 90 bucks physically, 80 bucks digitally. Nowadays, when you buy a game physically, it costs 80 bucks on a PlayStation 5. Those prices were like set almost a few years ago. First it was 70, then some games were 80. Nintendo was like Tears of the Kingdom, it's also 70 now because it's premium. And then Mario Kart World is like, now we raise it even more. 90 bucks for a game. I know you can say inflation. Back in the day, on the Super Nintendo, we paid 140 bucks. It was a different time, and obviously I get it. Developers should be paid accordingly and stuff. But this is just an arrogant way of Nintendo saying, Mario Kart, you will buy it, you idiots. You will get it for 90 bucks. Or get the bundle, which you only have to pay 60 bucks for. And the console itself costs $505 or euros. And I didn't expect 300. Not even 250. I would have been like 400 euros, okay. 400, okay. But it costs 450 normally, and with a game, 500 basically. And I'm not that shocked at that price. I'm not saying, oh shit, 510. I'm not saying it's like the worst. It's not the best. Like, I would have liked 400 obviously, but it is what it is. But they didn't have anything else for me then. Mario Kart is obviously, if Mario Kart launches with the console, it's the game to get. Obviously, the next game to get would then be Donkey Kong because it launches like 2 months afterwards. And with Donkey Kong, I was thinking, I don't know about it. Something about it just makes me think, yeah, I don't know. It's cool that you have destructible environments, and it's a cool gameplay feature because it leads to exploration, that you can just dig a hole and go like, hey, I'm gonna dig a hole here and see what it is. But it doesn't feel like a Donkey Kong game to me, and I don't want games to be stagnant. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a collective fun like Donkey Kong 64 was. This is the first 2D game from Donkey Kong, but it looks a little bit too much like Odyssey, but in a in a Donkey Kong world. Like, look at this enemy. It reminded me of like the one guy from Odyssey. Like, in Odyssey, you have like the water world where you have to stomp onto these, and something about it, everything about the game reminds me of Odyssey in a way. Like, a little bit bigger, obviously different environments, but it feels like Donkey Kong's Odyssey, which is not bad. I love Mario Odyssey, but it doesn't give me the Donkey Kong feeling. This is obviously Donkey Kong, and they even model the trees after how they kind of looked like in the Super Nintendo games. Like, that's a cool throwback. But something about the game didn't make me think Donkey Kong. And Donkey Kong, in general, has the problem with enemies not reaching the heights of the Kremlings. Like, some of the bosses here look kind of cool. That's his partner. But it doesn't look Donkey Kong enough for me in a way. I don't mind his new design. Like, I'm not one of those haters. But something about this game just makes me think it looks like a generic 3D platformer, but you put Donkey Kong into it. Like, obviously it has some Donkey Kong stuff, and for example, this enemy just reminded me of the Boodles in Odyssey flying on their ship. Like, it feels like, look, bananas that are bundled together. Like, in Odyssey you had the triple moons that you got after you defeat a boss, right? Or you had the single bananas, or the single moons. And everything here feels a little bit too like, yeah, the Odyssey, but Donkey Kong. Which isn't bad, you know, it will be a fun game, but I kind of would have wished, I mean, the gameplay twist is that he can dig a lot, but I don't know. I don't want to even sound like a hater. There's something about it is just not hitting me that hard. Like, there will be reference to the earlier games like we've seen in the 2D sections, but something is just missing from me. Obviously, maybe if we see more of the game, maybe that will change. But here, I didn't get the feeling of, I need to get this game 100%. Mario Odyssey gave me the feeling of like, I want to play it when it releases. This is like the kind of game that I will buy when I get a Switch 2, but it's not like I would mind if I don't experience the launch day. I don't need to play it at launch. Mario 3D games would have been like launch title. I need that. And that's what the Switch lacks for me. It lacks it. It lacks it. Mario Kart. I have never played Mario Kart 8. I am one of those people that has not bought Mario Kart 8 in any type or shape or form. My last Mario Kart was Mario Kart Wii that I bought at release almost 18 years ago. And I would have loved a new Mario Kart, but is it really worth for me $510 for a new Mario Kart at release? And then I would have to play this basketball game. The thing is, this was an insult to me almost. This felt like, why are they showing this off? They want to show off the mouse, but why not make a game? Why an empty arena? Where's the people? Where's the graphics to show off that they switched to? This feels such a budget title that I'm ashamed. This looks like someone that makes a game at university to pass their test or something. Like, I know that's an insult to developers who are working on this, but nothing about this game made me think, okay, there's people who say like disabilities, okay, that's kind of cool, you know, that it shows people in wheelchairs. Hey, there's also games for you, but in a way, that's not what I play games for, right? Like, it's cool that you can have that kind of feeling like, hey, thank you, Nintendo, for showing that we exist in the world too. But that gets, I don't want to even, that's not getting political. That's just getting sentimental in a way. It's cool that those people can feel happy about it. And maybe the game is also fun, but that's not the trailer I would have picked to show off. That's what I mean by that. Where's people in the background cheering you on? Is it supposed to be like some kind of edgy game where it's like, oh, it's you and your friends playing illegal rounds of basketball in an illegal arena? That's what it looks like to me. To me, it doesn't look like a game that makes me happy when playing it. You know, like, it could be cool and it could be fun. I'm not a basketball player, so, but it felt like an insult to show it off. Look how empty it looks. I'm not even a graphical whore. I don't need good graphics. I need good looking gameplay. Obviously, third party stuff, like I said, it missed the thing. The Gamecube thing is pretty cool. I would love to revisit Chibi Warbo on it. And the thing is, they also have Smash Football in it. That's cool because they're adding online. You know, like, obviously it has lags. Like, if you ever playing a Nintendo 64 game on this online mode, you will see that it lags. And Mario Strikers or Mario Smash Football in Germany with Philipp Lahm, one of the best left backs or central midfielders of German history, is on the cover here always. But the online multiplayer won't go as well, as smooth as you want it to be, but it's fine. Like, it doesn't cost more. Like, it's in the same tier as the Nintendo 64 games, so you're not paying an extra price for it if you want it. Most of the games are already played, already owned, so it's nice to have. It's nice to have. Then the other big thing was Hyrule Warriors. I already said my piece about it in the reaction. I do not care about them. I care about the very first Hyrule Warriors because it has something for everyone that's into Zelda. You have characters from every Zelda game basically. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity and Age of Imprisonment, I couldn't care less. I do not care a single bit or lick about the stories in those two games that they play in, because they're not even canon. Maybe this one is canon, it doesn't matter to me anyways. I prefer them with fan service up the wazoo. If you make a Warriors game, I need my fan service out of all the games. I don't need to only have these older people that only lived in this time, or the four people from the first game. I need it to be full of fan service with the characters. Like, not naked girls, which is nice too, but I want to play as Midna. I want to play as Marlon. Agita. They picked Agita, one of my favorite Twilight Princess NPCs for that game, the very first one. I was like, wow, that's cool. I want to play as her. But here, none of these characters makes me want to play as them. These games are like yawning time. They have upgraded games. I don't even want to see the prices on those. I would love to play the Forgotten Land DLC thingy. Maybe I will do that. I have the game on the Switch. I would have to see how much it costs to upgrade, you know. The upgrades in Zelda, I don't care, I played them on emulators. That's what I've talked about that. So in a way, The only thing that I really want would be Mario Kart, but it's not $510 really want. And it's cool that Sakurai returns to Kirby Air Ride, and there will be City Trial again probably, right? But it's not the kind of game again that I would love to get so early. Like, I would have to see more how they changed the game. Like, I don't know. I was never the kind of person that really got too much into the first one. I own it. I have it on my shelf. I want to sell it basically. If anyone wants to buy that in a European top tier condition, write me an email. But I don't know. It's like one of those games that really makes you think cool for the people who want it. But it's not for me. That's the thing. They appeal to people. They appealed a lot to people. They appeal to me with Duskbloods. But the direct in general ended on wet farts for me. This was the big fart. This made me think, wow, I need the Switch in 2026. But even then, now with the multiplayer aspect of it, I think like, let's see. Kirby Air Riders, again, released this year. I hope it's not the big holiday game, because it's also, the thing is, it's like Mario Kart comes out, then 6 months later, Kirby Air Ride. People want to maybe play a new racing game, but it's not covering a variety of games I want. You know, 3D platformer in a way, Muso game, which I'm not interested in, racing 2026, sports. Where's an action adventure? And the thing is, obviously, that's the thing with Nintendo. Nintendo has Zelda action adventure. They basically want you, hey, maybe we play the games, maybe do that, but they don't have a third-party game for that niche to fill. And the same goes with JRPGs. I don't expect a new Xenoblade already. Xenoblade 3 came out in 2022, then the DLC next year, or they came like in 2024, was it? Right, in April. But obviously in that time they already worked on the next one. Xenoblade X just came out, so it's support, obviously, with new story and stuff, everything, blah blah blah. I would have expected a new Xenoblade announced already, but what fills the JRPG niche here? Obviously they want that to be filled by Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I can just get on Steam for $5 in a sale, and then I can immediately play Rebirth afterwards for $10 next year, and then it launches on the Switch for $60. But you know, it doesn't give me the third-party games I want, something exclusive like Duskbloods, which already went down a notch in my opinion. So in a way, I don't want to sound like this negative Nancy. You know, I want to be positive, but the Switch 2 Direct did not show me that I need it yet. I will not buy it. And I'm not a big channel, so I won't get it for free. You know, Nintendo, if you see this, actually, I love you. I love you. Miyamoto, please let me suck your toes. But no, they won't do that. I won't get it for free, so I won't buy it for $500 because the only game I'm interested in is Mario Kart World. And that's just not cutting it, you know? Like, looks cool. I would love to play Donkey Kong, but not for $570 then. It's not the game that really makes me run to the store immediately. Nothing of this made me think that, unless Duskbloods would be standalone, no online multiplayer stuff, but in the end, I would give the Direct a D. This was, you know, not that great. Especially also you have to buy a game that explains how the console works. Like, I haven't even talked about that. Game chat and all that stuff was nice. You saw that in the reaction if you've seen it. But from all the stuff that I've just said, I don't see myself buying this till 2026. Depending on what else they have in store. Because all of this makes me not want to buy a new console. So, I hope I didn't sound too unpositive. You know, normally I like to be positive, but I think it would be lame to lie about my feelings. Just how you shouldn't lie about your feelings towards your crush. You know, ask her out if you want to. But with that said, normally I don't upload VTuber stuff and stuff like this, but, you know, I was like, hey, new console, let's get it onto the main channel. I can upload whatever I want, so, you know, I'm the master of myself, unless you want to be my master. Nah, let's forget about the last minute here, okay? So, with that said, I hope you have a good day, a good night, whatever fits your time zone. Maybe you liked it more than I did, so you can tell me if you will buy one. I won't, for now, you know, maybe soon. I mean, I will buy one eventually, but I don't see myself buying one, you know? And I could, the thing is, this is Nintendo should be ashamed from it. Like, even if they showed me a cool game, fuck you, Nintendo. This is the biggest fuck you can give you to consumers. $90 games. Fuck you, Nintendo. Fuck you, whoever decided this. Give yourself a big anal fist into your asshole. Fuck you. So, with that said, I hope you have a better day than I do. I mean, I'm having a good day, but fuck you, whoever decided $90 for a game. I will not fall for that. I hope your chipset on the Switch 2 gets leaked again, gets cracked again, and an emulator shoots out of the ground again really fast so people can emulate your games instead of paying $90 for that bullshit. So fuck you, Nintendo, and I will buy your console eventually. Maybe. When Xenoblade 4 releases. At the latest, you know? Then I will have it. Maybe I will just rent it from a video store. But fuck you, Nintendo. Whoops. So, good night.